And hello guys, today's lesson topic is circle and arc, length and radius of the circle, sector and segment. The first question is, what is a circle? A circle is a shape consisting of all points in a plane that at a given distance from a given point and the center. And so a circle connects many points, and this is how friends communicate with each other and create their own circle, and they will always be in unity. And today in the lesson we will know what is the length of a circle, the length of an arc, and the sector of the circle and segment. The first one is the circumference length. And circumference length, the length of any circle is greater than its diameter by the same number of times, namely approximately 3.40 times. To denote this value, a small Greek letter P is used, and C over D is equal to P. And this C is the circumference and D is the diameter. And thus the circumference can be calculated by multiplying the constant P by the diameter, or multiplying P by twice the radius, since the diameter is equal to 2 radii. Therefore, the formula for the circumference of the circle will look like this. C is equal to P T, and C equal to 2 PR. And for example, first example is find the length of a circle. Choose radius is 3.5 meter. Radius is equal to 3.5 meters. And solution, the first we will find the diameter of the circle by multiplying in the length of the radius by 2. Diameter D is equal to 3.5 multiplying 2, and is equal to 7. And now let's find the circumference by multiplying P by the diameter. And C is equal to 7 times P, and P is equal to 3.40, and C is equal to 7 times 3.14, and this equal to 21 point, and this number, yes. And Uh, Next is the length of the arc of the circle, and the arc length formula is L is equal to P 2P R alpha over 360, and second formula, and L is equal to 2 P R alpha over 2P and R alpha. Yes, and next is the example 2, and a pendulum of length 26 centimeters swings 58 degree, and finds the length of the circular pathway that the pendulum makes, giving the answer in centimeters in terms of P, and L is equal to 2P R alpha over 360. Yes, and this R is equal to 26, and alpha is equal to and L is equal to 2P times 60 26 and times 58, yes, and over 360, and L is equal to 3016 over 45, and is approximately is 26.3. Yes, and next is the sector of the circle and area of the circle, and a sector is a part of a circle bounded by two radii and an arc. Two radii divide the circle into two sectors, and the formula of the area and of the sector is A is equal to 1 over 2 times R squared alpha times alpha. And next is the example, this short example. An arc has a measure of P over 3 radians and a radius of 5, and alpha is equal to P over 3 and R is equal to 5, yes, and gives the area of the sector in terms of P in its simplest form. And we begin by resolving that the area A of a sector of a circle of radius r, that subtends an angle of alpha rad is given by, and formula is A is equal to 1 over 2 r squared times alpha. Yes. In this question, we are told that an arc has a measure of p over 3 radians and a radius of 5. This is equivalent to saying that the sector subtends an angle of p over 3 rad, and the radius is 5. Substituting r is equal to 5 and alpha is equal to p over 3 into the formula IELTS, and A is equal to 1 over 2 times alpha is equal to p over 3 times r square. Yes, r is equal to 5 is 5 squared, and this is equal to 25 p over 6, and A is 25 equal to 3.14 and over 6. This is approximately is this number. Yes. And next is the segment. And segment is a part of a circle bounded by an arc and a chord constricting it, and any chords divides a circle into two segments, and the area of the segments is equal to half of the radius times by the difference between the arc of the segment and half of the chord of the double arc, and this is circle, and yes, this circle, and this is the P, and this central point, and this A, O, and this C, and this is M. Yes, and the area of the A and B segment will be calculated using the formula S is equal to R over 2 and S minus B, C. Yes. Where is S? Is the area of the segment, and R is the radius of the circle, and S is the this small s, and is the length of the arc AB. Yes, and BC is the length of half the chord of the double arc BCN. And the formula of the segments A is equal to 1 over 2 R squared and alpha minus sine alpha. And next is the example, and a circular sector has an area of 108 centimeters squared and radius 6 centimeters, and finds the perimeter of the sector. And we given the area and radius of a sector, and asked to determine its perimeter. And we can recall that the area A of a sector of a circle of radius R that subtends an angle of alpha, right, is given by A is equal to 1 over 2 R squared alpha. Yes, and we told that A is equal to 180 centimeters squared, and radius is equal to 6 centimeters. And so we can substitute these values into the formula to get, and 108 is equal to 1 over 2 R squared is times 6 squared times alpha. Yes, we can then solve the equation for alpha. Is 108 is equal to, this is 36 and 2, and this is 18 times alpha. Yes, and alpha is equal to 6, and we can you can use this to sketch the major sector, and we can then recall that the length L of an arc of a circle that subtends an angle of alpha rad is given by this formula L R alpha. Yes, L is equal to R times alpha, and therefore we can substitute R is equal to 6. Yes, R is equal to 6, and alpha is equal to 6, and L is equal to 6 times 6. This is 36. Yes, and the perimeter of the sector is equal to the sum of the two radii and the arc length. Hence we get L is equal to 36 plus 6 plus 6, and this is equal to 48 centimeters.